Happy Sunday, everyone. Today I would like us to discuss on the topic you are different, and I will read Genesis chapter 40 verse 5 as our text. Each of the two men, the cupbearer and the baker of the king of Egypt, who were being held in prison, had a dream the same night, and each dream had a meaning of its own. If we look at this text critically, there were some things that were common to these two men, and there was a particular thing that was different about them. What were those common things? The cupbearer and the baker both were being held in prison. That was common to the two of them. Another thing that was common is that they both had a dream, and it was in the same night that they had this dream. So these three things were common to them, but at last something different came from the out after these three things that were common to them. What was that? The Bible says each dream had a meaning of its own. So what that means is that the first dream had its own meaning, and the second dream had another meaning entirely. So there was something different about the two of them. You are different. If you cast your mind back to when probably you were in nursery school, you will discover that you had some friends or you had classmates that you cannot even remember at this moment anymore. Some of them are dead, some of them are in different countries, and you are in another country. So there is always something different between you and another person. It therefore means that we must never compare ourselves with others. Why should we not compare ourselves with others? Number one, we have different destinies. That other person has another dream from yours. You cannot have the same dreams in life. Your purposes in life are different. Your career paths might be different. So for years, you might have a particular friend. At another point, that friend might have to leave your life because you are different. Never sit down and compare yourself with others, because the more you do that, the more you stop yourself in life, the more you hinder yourself from growing, the more ungrateful you become. The Bible tells us in Galatians chapter 6 verse 4, each one should test their own actions. Then they can take pride in themselves alone. When you test your own action, you can take pride in yourselves alone without comparing yourself to someone else. I need you to go and read that passage, Galatians chapter 6 verse 4. Never compare yourself with others, because it leads to ingratitude. Paul in the Bible said, I have learned in every situation to be thankful, to be content, because contentment leads to thankfulness. It makes us to appreciate God more, and the more we appreciate him, we become more grateful, and the more grateful we are, the more blessings we get from God. You will discover that you are not where you used to be yesterday, and that your life has moved on from where you used to be. You might not be where you want to be, but you will take time to thank God for where you are, because his plans for you are of good and not of evil, to give you a future and a hope. Remember what Paul said. He said, I have learned to be content in every situation. You know what contentment does? It takes you further. It makes you happy. It keeps you grateful to God. And the more grateful you are, the more you get from God, the more he blesses you, the more he prospers you. Take time to think deep today. Count your blessings without comparing yourself to another. So our assignment for this week is to get a pen and a paper and begin to write down those blessings, those things you are grateful to God for. Write it down. I thank God I have a husband. Write it down. I thank God I am a graduate. Write it down. I thank God I have a job to go to, even though I do not like that job yet. Write it down. I thank God I have a place to lay my head on. Write it down. And honestly, if we begin to thank God from the depths of our heart, it will help us to be more grateful to God. As you go into this week, let's be more thankful and more grateful. And remember that you are different. God bless you. Have a pleasant week. And bye for now.